get in those moments, that's when you trust God even the more. That's when you say, God, I need you now. God, I can't do this by myself. God, this thing hurt. God says, just relax. When you relax, we can move forward. When you relax, you can do what God has called us to do. Stretching is uncomfortable, but it increases your capacity. Let me take this tent and stretch forward to where I can prepare for increase. God may stretch you in your faith. He may stretch you in your patience, in your generosity, in your leadership, in your relationship, in your willingness to change. Sometimes we want enlargement without inconvenience. We want God to increase, but we don't want to be inconvenienced. If you're always inconvenienced, if you're always in control, you are out of control. If you're always comfortable with where you are and what you're doing, then you aren't allowing God to stretch you, to enlarge your territory. God says, how can I prepare you when you won't allow me to enlarge your territory? How can I give you more when there is no room for more? Because you are full of yourself. It's all about pleasing you instead of pleasing God. It's all about how it makes you feel than how it makes God feel. We want growth without pressure. We want more without sacrifice. But you cannot enlarge without being stretched. I love this part. It says, and don't hold back. Stretch the curtains. Put some tension on it. Spare not means do not prepare timidly. Do not make small adjustments when God is calling for major change. Do not resist God simply because his direction seems unfamiliar. Listen, when you move into an unfamiliar place, you know that you are moving in the faith of God. We must never compromise scripture, but we must be willing to change methods when God is opening new doors. Listen, I say this, I'm going to say it over again. We are not the church as usual. We are not tradition-based. We are word-based. And baby, everything that I tell you, I want you to go back and study that thing. That's why I give you those sheets. That's why I give you something to write out. It ain't about what I say. It's about what is God saying. Too many times people put so much faith in man that sometimes man can lead folk astray because they don't hear God. They're steady listening to man. Who ear are you listening to? God is doing something miraculous. Point 4, prepare your reach. Lengthen thy cords. You see, because as you pull the curtain, at the end of the curtain, there are cords tied to it that you can stretch forth that causes the tent to become stable. Longer cords allow the tents to reach even further. God does not enlarge us only for our comfort. He enlarges us for kingdom impact. If we're not impacting the kingdom, baby, we're missing something. If we're not causing disciple of men, we are missing something. God blesses us so that we can bless others. God heals us so that we can help others. God delivers us so that we can reach others. For the Springs Community Church, enlargement is not merely about receiving a permanent location. It's about reaching more families, teaching more children, developing more leaders, serving more seniors, strengthening more marriages, sharing the gospel throughout the town of village of South Holland and beyond. That is why we need something where God ministry can go forth whenever God speaks, not just when the doors are open. Whenever God speaks, we have to be ready to move.